And we are rolling.
And we are live. Good morning, Robin.
On radio.
Welcome to 2020.
Riversu.
Welcome to the One Piece Awards. Best moments of 2019.
Okay, so our awards are maybe a little bit different than what people are used to.
Should we go through the first three categories first?
Yeah. And then we will
so
have two secret ones.
Exactly. One each.
Maybe we can as well like wrap 2019 in a small little bubble, so people actually know what kinds of chapters we got from One Piece during that year.
Yeah.
So it began with chapter 929, Shogun of Wano Country. Korosumi Orochi, that motherfucker. And it ended with chapter 966.
So yeah, basically almost all of Act 2. And the flashback.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff has happened since the beginning of the year until the end. Yeah, let's just jump straight in. Should we start with the best chapter?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
You go ahead.
Best chapter of the year goes to... Yeah, my best chapter of the year was... maybe unusual, I'm not sure. I chose chapter 949, titled Mummy. The chapter where Luffy is still imprisoned in Udon, the big ass prison, and they are starting to poison all the prisoners. And Luffy grabs a hold of them and try to make them come to their senses, more or less. Even though he's getting super poisoned as well. And I really love this chapter, as it's a very perfect example of what Luffy's great at. His greatest assets and why people love him as a main character. His morals are impeccable, and it's funny as hell as well, as tear-jerking.
It was just the average One Piece chapter. Nothing more, nothing less. So, for my favorite chapter of the year, it goes to chapter 937, Kyukimaru on the bridge. It begins with do you remember Big Mom was on her way to the prison?
Yeah.
And then there's Luffy and Hyo fighting in the sumo ring, and we get some hacky news. It was very exciting at the time. And then more than half of the chapter is Kyukimaru versus Zoro.
Yeah. And
they're talking about the Black Blade and stuff. And then Kamazo appears. Killer.
Which we don't know.
Yeah. That we didn't know.
Way back when, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it was so exciting. Because who are these guys? Who's this big fat guy, and who's this crazy guy with bandages, you know? And then, as we also didn't know at the time, but we suspected it, Komurasaki appears, Hiyori, but at the time she was disguised, so we couldn't be sure if it was her or not, because it's one of the most funny moments in the arc so far for me, is when Kyukimaru is thinking really hard, and then he shouts Zoro, "Wide open!" and he tries to stab him in the back while he's fighting against Kamazo. It still gets me. I love that part. And my runner-up chapter was the one where Orochi turned into the... when he turned into an actual Orochi. Yeah. And the other...
Let's move forward.
Alright, best character of the year that we have rarely seen goes to... controversial... Usopp! What? Yo, what the hell, man? Seriously, I love Usopp, but where the hell has he been this year?
Where is it?
Man, all he's been doing is running around with a fucking frog on his head. And while I love the frog, that's not enough for me.
Yeah,
I
we
need
have
him to
barely
do
seen
something.
him. And he's like, he should be a main character, Oda. What the
Yeah.
hell?
He's just in the background,
Yeah.
being scared, lying.
I think a lot of people have that issue with One Piece after the time skip, especially maybe in like Dressrosa and now Wano and stuff like that, where the main characters doesn't get that much time to shine compared to before the time skip. When, Usopp is main candidate this.
But I was checking through all the strides for the whole arc, and everyone got something to do at least. They had like Robin in the mansion, you know, Nami is like ninja apprentice. Sora had tons of stuff to do. Sanji got some fights. Frankie got some responsibilities. I guess Brook and Usopp are the ones.
Good choice. My choice is a character we don't have the name of. It's this spiky haired dude from Roger's crew. We have talked about him earlier. I want to know more about him.
You're obsessed about it.
Yeah, he looks so sick. He's got a cool haircut. He has black wings like Magellan, but yeah, we know that they're not real wings, but still. Yeah. And he's part of the Roger crew, so he should be strong as hell. I'm not even trying to motivate it. It speaks for itself.
Yeah, he's cool.
Then we move ahead to Best Smile. Should I start with this?
Sure.
Yeah. I chose Shimotsuki Yasu, which is the character that was sacrificed by Orochi, and his smile that isn't really a smile, more a very sad smile, seeing as he has eaten a defective smile fruit.
So you thought he ate the coolest smile fruit? He has the best smile fruit?
But did we say best smile fruit?
I failed smile fruit with no power whatsoever.
I thought we talked about best smile, like
best smile fruit.
Okay.
You fucking donkey! You thought best smile as in happy and smiling?
Okay,
well,
your pick.
He still ate a smile, so it's not incorrect, right?
It counts.
It counts. It does. My best smile of the year is Mr. Crabman.
Ooh.
Do you remember him?
He's cool.
Crabman? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the guy who can only walk sideways. So that's how Raizo managed to steal the keys, because he can only walk sideways.
Such a bad fruit.
I love it.
Should we take one of the secret ones?
The secret categories. Okay,
yeah,
are you ready?
We came up with one of those each, and the other person doesn't know what the category is. So we have to choose something straight away when filming.
Best haircut of the year. There's so many cool haircuts and hairstyles in the one arc, so I just have to pick. It was either this one or kimono. The winner is Kyoshiro. I love his One Piece style pompadour hairstyle.
Yeah, he's got a cool.
It's really cool.
He takes care of his hair.
Yeah, I'm jealous. He got hair.
I choose the best character in the whole arc, a queen. He has a sick hairstyle as well. He's bald on the head and then got a like longer ponytail.
Oh, it's disgusting, man. Okay, I get Koshiro's hairstyle and you can get Queen's hairstyle. How about that? Yeah.
Okay, my secret category is character you wanna get drunk with. And the winner from my side is the numbers. Look at those guys. They are huge. They can throw a fucking party. You know it?
The ones that even Queen is afraid of, because they all got alcoholic problems.
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna get eaten in like 10 seconds. Ooh, what's that? A snack? They'll gulp you down, man.
They know how to party, man. Doesn't matter if you die.
If you're
Still a
suicidal, they're a good pick, I guess. Oh, I know. I know who can party, man. I'm picking Orochi, for sure. Food, women, anything you want, he got it all. Orochi is my dude. Yeah. I think Orochi's part of the flashback has been really well so far. Very interesting. Like building his character and his motivations and everything. Very interesting.
Yeah, seeing that he came from a very humble background, even though he was like a royal part of Wano, where his family was. Him climbing up the ladder, taking over the whole country.
Yeah.
What did you think about 2019 in One Piece?
Definitely one of the best years so far. Top 5 year for sure.
Yeah, top 22 years. I felt like Oda was picking up the pace without actually rushing things. And it still feels like all of the parts are important, which I didn't actually think about some parts of, like Dressrosa, which was very, very long arc. It felt like he could have skipped like 20 chapters and nothing would have changed, more or less. But here, like, we see so many characters that are so important for the entire arc, and the Wano country and all the scabbards and why they are doing stuff like they are doing. So yeah, I think Oda has done a really good job this year, especially. So it will be hard to top this year.
Oh, well, let's see about 2020.
Yeah.
I think Act 3 will stretch out the whole year, like Act 2 was basically all of 2019.
No, I don't think so.
Impossible, right? No.
Yeah, I think the flashback will end maybe pretty soon, in a couple of chapters, and then we'll get back to Wano and see everyone more or less crushed, and then it will end. Seeing as the third act is often the tragedy act in a 5-act part. So it should end with a big tragedy, and we have already seen like hints of it, that everyone was crushed more or less, and then in arc 4 we will get the revenge,
and we will see Odin dying and everything. That's like it's gonna be the biggest tragedy of the arc, I think. Yeah,
it's gonna be horrible. Already crying, man, already crying. So how do we end this on a high note?
Singing a song?
Or do it like every other fucking YouTuber in the world. This video was presented by Raids, Legends, Storm, what the fuck it's called. Play it now.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.